Hi everyone, I'm Rusty Dog. Uh, First, I just want to say a huge, massive thank you to everybody who helped me out with my hard drive issue. I don't even know where to begin with the response because it just went crazy. Um, and I don't know how to thank you guys more than more than saying thank you. You just are unbelievable. I was shocked. Now, just for I was going to set it up with a video to go through Streamlabs, but then I thought, well, if I do it through Streamlabs, then nobody's going to know when the goal is reached because it's not like I'm streaming. So they're not going to know. I set the goal to £100 and I thought they're not going to know, and the people are going to end up donating when it's gone over the limit, and there's no point. Once the goal's reached, that's enough. So my idea was to set it up with GoFundMe, which I'd never used before, but I've obviously heard of it, but I've never actually used it. So I set up an account, and I put the goal in for 100, and it had something called automatic withdrawals. So I thought, okay, that means when it reaches 100, when it reaches the goal, it'll automatically stop and withdraw the money. But it doesn't. So I just left it. I just put that on and I thought, okay, I'll just leave it like that and, see if, maybe I can get half of the money and then I'll try and find the other half or something like that, and maybe I can do it that way and replace this drive. That was my thought. I didn't think it would even hit the 100, and honestly, I didn't think it would. But I thought if I can get some way towards that goal, that would be at least something, and it would help me out to try and replace this drive just in case anything happens to the other one, and then I'm going to be in real trouble. And I just left it, and I was chatting on Discord with someone, and I got a message from two different people saying, you'd better check your GoFundMe. And I thought, well, I thought something had gone wrong, but then I read the second message which said, it looks like you're all set with your hard drive. And so I checked the GoFundMe, and it had just gone like 3 times more than what the goal was. And I couldn't believe it. And then and it just kept going. And I thought, but this has gone, the goal is reached. How come it's still going? Why is more donations still coming in? It was crazy, and I couldn't believe it. So, yeah. Then I think after that I fell asleep, and I woke up the next morning, and it was almost, well, it was 6 times the amount, and I just thought, this is silly now. This is crazy. I have to stop this. So I didn't know how to stop it. I was looking for a button on how to disable it, how to disable the thing, and I couldn't find how to do it. So I went to the withdraw option to see if that would stop it, but it doesn't. And then I Googled it. I said, how do you stop a GoFundMe? And apparently there's an option where you have to disable the donate button. So I thought, well, that makes sense. So then I went in and I disabled the donate button, and it was at 586. But I'd already received a couple more donations via Streamlabs as well. So it was just crazy. And you guys, I don't even know what to say. To everybody who donated, you guys helped me out like you cannot believe. I can now replace both drives in my RAID array, and I'm going to get better ones. So I only wanted the standard Seagate Barracuda drive, I just wanted a standard one, but now I can get 2 Iron Wolf drives, which I believe is better for the RAID array, better reliability. So those are the ones I'm going with. And the GoFundMe withdrawal process doesn't start until May the 14th, and it's gonna pay out half of the amount because the other half is still processing right now. I don't know which ones are which, but half is coming, half is processing. That's the current state today. So I won't be able to get the money until the 14th. So I'm hoping that my hard drive will last another 7 days. But anyway, so just to tie that subject off, I want to just say, again, you guys are just absolutely phenomenal. And it just reinforces what I've always said, that my community that I have with you guys is the best. And yeah, this leaves no doubt to me. You guys are just the best, honestly. And I want to thank you so much for helping me out. And you've gone beyond the call of duty. So I'm going to make sure that everything goes to good use. And yeah, just want to thank you guys immensely for that one. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe that response. Man. So I want to mention another subject which has been going on this week, and I'm going to try not to get emotional, but I probably will. So this week, not only did, on the day that I found out that my hard drive had failed, was the same day that my sister called me to say that one of our dogs, Riley, the dog that I bonded with the most when I lived down there, was very ill. And he's got some form of anemia, and he's been down at the vet's, staying there for the last 5 days. He's not well. His blood count is right down. His red blood count is right down. The white blood cells are eating his red blood cells, and he's been having he's been on a drip, he's been having steroids, he's been having different drugs, but his body hasn't responded. And then a day, like 24 hours ago from now, the vets called my sister to say that, if matters got worse, can they have her permission to put him to sleep? And but they were going to try him on a new drug to see if he would recover. So the next morning, my sister said that Riley's blood count had gone up from 16 to 20, and I believe it's supposed to be in the 40s, and that he'd eaten a bowl of chicken, had some chicken broth, and it sounded good. And then I thought, okay, let's see how he is tomorrow. So tomorrow was today. That I'm kind of confused now. That was yesterday. So now this morning, my sister said that his blood count had gone back down to 16. And my niece went to visit him with a ball, because he likes to play with the ball. And he had 2 balls of chicken. He played with the ball a little bit. He was doing his thing with the nudge, where he nudges it to you with his nose. He taught himself how to do that. And if things fall into place, I'm going to be going down to see her tomorrow. To go and see Riley and go visit him, because the fact is that if he doesn't make any improvements this weekend, then they have to probably make this the decision. Um, Riley's my buddy, you know. Riley's my buddy, and he's the dog that I bonded the most with when I was down there. He would follow me everywhere. We would play ball, and yeah, to think that you know, that I could go down there and he's not going to be on the other side of that fence when I go there. He's like, I think he's like 8 years old, same as Merlin. And I think Merlin's walking around a little bit subdued because he's missing his friend. It's tough. So, we're going to see how the weekend goes. And I'm hopefully going to be setting off tomorrow morning. And I'm going to go and see Riley. And if my sister needs any help with the vet bill, I'm in a position now where I can help her out a little, thanks to you guys. On top of getting my hard drives, I can help her out if she needs it. I don't know. She's got means there, so she's probably going to be okay. She'll probably say it's okay. But the offer will be there anyway. So yeah, it's been a tough week, and the reason I mentioned that story is because like I said, it happened on the same day, and I did this video for the hard drive, and obviously my emotions were down, and then I got these donations coming in, and my emotions were everywhere. I was kind of sad on one side, and I was happy, you know, with the community response on the other, and it was such like I didn't know where to put myself emotionally. And I just ended up going down to the kitchen. I was just making a cup of tea, and I just bawled my eyes out. Probably for both reasons. Probably because of Riley and because of the amazing support I was getting. Oh, pull yourself together. Right, so I'm just having my fingers are crossed for Riley, and I hope he's going to make some improvement over the weekend, because I don't want to lose my friend. So, you guys are helping out in more ways than you know. Thank you.